Elder Apostle Ramla made the statement, you guys that are underneath your camp leaders, if you got a problem with your camp leader or the way the order is being brought down, you can leave. Okay? Then Apostle Elder Ramla, he goes into how you got a lot of guys that are acting like women and acting like females, which is 100% true. Part of that reason is a lot of these guys been raised by their mothers, and they still got that so-called black woman in them. That's something I had to, when I came into knowledge, I had to learn that there's a difference between being raised by my mother and being raised by my father. An observation I made, that I could get away with a lot more nonsense with my mother than with my father. My father was the disciplinarian, a strong male figure in their life. And some of those jakes have ventured into the truth, and they show that, they exhibit that they, these younger guys now that are in the faith and in these different camps, they exhibit and show that they really never had a strong male figure when they were coming up in their life. And one of those sayings was, too much familiarity breeds contempt. So I never forgot that. I never forgot that saying for some reason. Now I understand why. It's, men of high rank should not be too familiar with men of low rank, because what it does, it breeds insubordination. It breeds lack of respect. And you camp leaders, you have to learn that.
I want to give all the praises and the honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Hakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Also a sincere shalom to the hopeful elect. Okay. Now I want to go on a video. It's titled GMS Smartphone Conversation. Too much familiarity breeds contempt. And this is the GMS Walk and Talk 8 channel. One of my apostles and teachers, okay? Which apostle means sent forth. He was sent forth to do what? Bring this word out. Now, I'm going to humbly do this video because it's not, I'm not trying to be the wisest person on this planet, so to speak, or in the truth, let me say that, because I'm not. I'm still a child myself, okay? And, I've noticed, I've always felt that, that the apostles is bringing out now. But, when you come in, you're a child, so, or let's say a baby, when you come in this thing, and you don't quite understand everything yet, okay? And it takes a little time, especially someone who's got a little more understanding of life in itself. Because if you have understanding of life to a degree, when you come in the truth, you're going to have a little more understanding. And a lot of that, on a lot of occasions, is older brothers who kind of know. Okay, so I was already, so to speak, bred for it, so to speak, if you want to say that. So I already kind of understand things. Now, going to what Apostle Gabar was saying about, his father and the situation, it makes perfect sense. I didn't have a father in my life, but I knew of one in male role models, which I've told even the camp here that all of us have that woman spirit on us, man, to some degree, and it has to be shook. Okay, you have to have confidence. You have to be strong. You have to, if you're a leader, you have to lead, and the leading requires strength. And a part of strength is saying, well, wait a minute, I'm the leader here. You're kind of a child, so to speak, as I am one to the apostles that taught me. I'm a child. So when they tell me certain things, and this is what happened when guys fall out, man, okay? They become disobedient children because the spirit of their mother is on them, and when they come into the truth, the pride is hit. So when the apostles say certain things about doing 3 videos, be under the elder, all these things, then that mother comes out, that woman. And all of a sudden you start, how do I know? Because in the past it happened to me, okay? But prayer and shaking those demons and that mother off of your ass, okay, which I wasn't stupid enough, or I'm going to say, I didn't go as far as, the hell with the apostles, I'm leaving, and just act like a damn fool. But some things you'll start getting, and it's like, well, why are they saying that? Because you're a child, man, okay? When you're young in this thing, you're a child, and you don't know. So some things the apostles might say might be meant for some brothers, but you're not understanding it might not be meant for you, or vice versa. Okay? And that's all it is, man. You're children in this thing, man. Okay? Everything you know of the world is dead and supposed to be out of the way. Okay? So when you come in this thing, however old you are, when you come in this thing, you're a baby, man. Okay? This is Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So, if like Apostle was saying, when he had his father, and and a lot of guys got their mothers on, and it's true. I have a perfect example of children, sons myself, and one who came to live with me. Okay, I didn't get along with him. I mean, he had no choice but to get along with me, but I didn't get along with him because of the way he was behaving, just like his mother. Okay, not responsible whatsoever and expecting handouts for everything. Okay, so I knew even in this truth, I was hard anyway before coming to the truth, but my direction of hardness changed on what to be hard about as I learned the truth. Okay. So, and this is the same deal when you're a head of a camp. You have men that's been young in the faith. They're children, and you got to train them up. So we're going to go into the scriptures according to children, how you're supposed to behave. And obviously all young men or men in the camps. Okay, so this is talking about young in the faith, young men. Okay, this is Sirach, looks like 30. Sirach 30 and 7. It says, he that maketh too much of his son shall bind up his wounds, and his bowels will be troubled at every cry. Spoiling them. Okay, being around a brother, a brother that's like a child, man, doing stupid shit on social media and all over the place. And I can witness one brother who's been going through that, doing that. And I was always kind of, not kind of, but I was always hard on him about it. Okay? Me personally, and again, I humbly do this video. The apostles are the ones that just bringing all of this out. But me personally, I was kind of always in the spirit. And I didn't want to be hanging out with guys that I didn't really know like that. I mean, especially if you're a leader, I didn't want to be all going to the bowling alleys and all that. Okay, every once in a while you hang, they come over, like me personally, brothers will come over, and you don't let anybody in your house, obviously, but hey man, you coming over, you doing a video, it's about serious business, it's not about fouliness. Okay, you're gonna come with me and sit with me, it's gonna be about the Lord's business, man. Okay, and I'm not gonna say any names, but I know a brother of another camp with younger brothers that may be with him, but he's just about strict business. It ain't all of the folly and all that. Okay. It says, verse 10, laugh not with him, lest thou have sorrow with him, and lest thou gnash thy teeth in the end. So me, I was, again, because of my situation and what, family in the camp and all that, I was already in that tune, that mind state. I'm not chilling, so to speak, with my son, and we're gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be that, and that's the problem with society today. Okay, the parent and the children are best friends and shit, man. You know, you either a parent or you're not. Okay, the parent is basically, if I remember, is the so-called guardian of that's watching over you, and the apostles is our parents that watch over us. So when you take heed to these videos, you don't take it in, and then all of a sudden people gonna get upset over this video or the video he just did. Let me say that. You don't take it in and just go crying and acting like a goddamn baby, man. Just take it in, pray, and get understanding. Okay, because it's for your camp health, so to speak. Okay, it says give him no liberty in his youth, and wink not at his follies. Okay, you know, younger guy do something stupid in the camp, younger guy in the faith do something stupid in the camp, you laughing about it. You know, and I was guilty in some instances of that, but in the most part of it, you know, because as I came in, I was in that spirit anyway. But then things was told to me, hey, treat everybody the same, and everybody, and I was like, I didn't kind of get it, but I still never did. But now this is clarification, man, of what I've been thinking in the spirit all along. So now I can get to business. And for Wada Yahweh Shim Abashah, for these men, okay, through the spirit of bringing all this truth out. Because it's not just about cursing out the white man, it's about the order. Okay? You just can't go cursing out Esau, but you have no order. Everybody cursing out Esau, everybody doing what they want to do. That's Babylon, man. Our camps are not supposed to be set up like Babylon. That's the whole point, to come out of Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots, okay? That's pretty much, I think that's it I have on the verse 12. I think, yeah, bow down his neck while he is young and beat him on the sides while he's a child. Now this is talking about children, you know, and I've done all this, okay, through the spirit. You know, because, hey, it was done to me. And I remember old school parenting was different than today, man. I'm not talking about, if you, like, you talk about 10, 15 years ago, even 20 years ago, parenting is totally different than old school. It's a totally different ball game now, man. Okay? That's why you got a lot of these young guys out here acting like a goddamn fool, man. No respect for their elders whatsoever. So you got to know, if they didn't have respect for their elders in the world, they're not going to have respect for elders in the truth, man. And I hear guys say, you got to respect the elders in the world. No, you don't really have to. But to some degree, that's your character. Okay? A part of your character is how you behave even outside. When the camp is over and the lights are off, so to speak, cameras off, and you out, you're supposed to still have that character of who you are. Okay? And I'm not going to go in and make another video on that. But that's still a form of character, man. Okay? The scripture says live peaceably with all men. Okay, so you know, you'll go in the store and the motherfucking excuse my French, but you got a guy that'll I'll hold the door for my wife, so to speak, and then the nigga will sit up there and go right on by. Or and really she should be holding the door for you. But in this society, you know, if you want to hold it for you do that. It's your business between you and your wife. But if I do that, ain't no nigga spot. I ain't holding the door for no fucking nigga, man. Okay? Anyway, I think the point was well made that Apostle Gabar did, but I did want to touch on that and do a response on that as well. And I think, again, I humbly do this video. It's not directed towards any brother, so to speak, but if it's to help edify and build, then that's what it is, man. That's my take on that.